Welcome to T Boys TV. We're back again. Obviously, excuse me, we are back again to discuss the Liverpool 3-1 win over Norwich City. Now, obviously, I didn't do a watch long due to Luton playing as well as Liverpool at the same time, but we're here to do a little match reaction. Obviously, I do these when I don't do a watch long. Maybe in the future, I might do a lot more of these as well after games. It's just because they never really used to get a lot of interaction. Like, I do enjoy doing them, I actually do, but they just didn't really get interaction, and it took me a while to edit them and stuff like that. And seeing that it didn't really get a lot of interaction was a little bit upset. You know what I mean? Like not wanting to make me cry or anything like that. It's just like, do I just put that time and effort in? You know what I mean? But it's one of them. It's one of them. I'll go through some comments. Big up Kenny. He says Liverpool are going to win the league for God's sake. City such bottlers. Potentially. I'm not getting gassed about it. Spurs always do one over City, but then again, there is games that City have still got that which they could possibly drop points, and there's a few there like United. I think they still got United. They never have good records against United, really. I think they got Palace. Like there's a few. Big up Chris. He says, "Evening, mate. Hope you're well. Same goes to you, mate. Same goes to you." Big up Ravi. He says, big up your chest, big up yourself. If Liverpool beat Leeds, you are 3 points below with more goal difference. Yeah. As I said, I'm not getting gassed about it. I was saying it to Chris and a few others yesterday on the boxing stream I did. Big up everyone that tuned into that, by the way. I was saying I'm not going to, get too gassed about it. Some Liverpool fans are reacting over the top. You know what I mean? But yeah, big up Alex as well. He says, "Nah, not even City will still win the league, in my opinion." Yeah, I do think they will, but it could be one of them. It could be similar to how it was, when it was the 98, 99 points or whatever it was. It could come down to maybe, well, obviously not them many points, but, that tight between the two sides. So, yeah, but obviously we're here for a match reaction. Like I said, to the Norwich game. Let me know what you think of that. I just decided to add that in as well for that, because obviously we won 3-1. But obviously, I'll talk about the lineup first. Now, my thoughts when I saw the lineup, I was very interested with it. It's very interesting. Sorry, not very interested with it. So obviously, Alisson in goal. Gomez was right back. Now we know he can play there. When I was thinking about who to play, I was thinking about potentially putting Gomez in there. But as a centre-back, I just thought we'd stick with Trent at right back, but we gave him a rest. Matip and Van Dijk at the back. Now, that seems to be the two centre-backs that play in the league, the partnership in the league. Tsimikas left back. Now, obviously, as some of you lot would know, I actually put him in, so very happy with that. Midfield was interesting as well. So, Ox on the right side, Keita on the left, and Henderson as the other one. Usually, Henderson's been on the right-hand side, dropped Fabinho. Not dropped him like that, but dropped him to give him a rest. Interesting. Salah on the right, Diaz on the left, and Mane up top by the looks of it. So that was pretty interesting. Obviously, Firmino come out and said Firmino's got some sort of injury, which is a bit annoying because Jota obviously got injured previously. But when I saw that lineup, very interesting midfield. Like, no disrespect to Norwich. I know we are playing a lower ranked opposition in the league. But I didn't expect, the likes of Gomez right back. I was fine with it, but I just didn't expect us to rotate that much. Obviously, Diaz, so I didn't put him in the lineup to start. And the only reason I didn't is due to the language barrier. Obviously, he's still getting used to, that sort of thing. So that's why I didn't put him in there. But yeah, overall, I weren't annoyed about the lineup. The thing is about Liverpool, we've got class players, so I'm not fussed. To pretty much all our players are class at what they do. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of them. But yeah, I'm going to go through some comments before I get onto the next bit. Ravi says we turned it around like Fats and Small against Mustard FC. Mustard FC. At least we're still trying to close the gap. Yeah, exactly. You expect it from Liverpool. We've got that mentality. All of our players do. So it's one of them. Too many people jumping on bouncy castle over City result. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm not getting too gassed. Liverpool are going to win it, says Morecambe fan. He also says 6 points away with an easy game in hand. If you're on about Leeds, I wouldn't say it's necessarily that easy. It depends what Leeds turns up. So yeah, it's one of them really. We just got to keep doing our team. Can't get too ahead of ourselves. Exactly. Chris says Gomez is not a right back. He was poor yesterday, but don't help when we don't have backup for right back for Trent. Yep, that's very true. Gomez was bang average from what I saw. And yeah, we do need a backup right back. Because the options are not really. We got Connor Bradley, isn't it? Who's obviously young. Not really got that experience. Milner, who's not actually a right back. He can do a job there, but the last few times he's been there, he's been a bit shaky. And then Gomez is obviously, as you said there, not a right back. He can play there, but it's not the same as Trent. And I'm not saying, getting a right back similar to Trent, because one, that would be quite hard, especially with, them wanting game time, and two, who really has that similar qualities to Trent. But, it's one of them. Kenny says, if City don't win a league, then Grealish, who went to City to win trophies, will still have 0 in his first year. Very true. So I was only shocked with Gomez. Yeah. I was shocked with a few, but I weren't annoyed with a few. That's how I say about that lineup. Now Leeds are poor, looking like they may go down. I don't think they'll go down. They've had quite a bit of injuries. I think there's worse teams than them anyway in the league. But anyway, yeah. So obviously that was my thoughts on the lineup. Now going into the first half, obviously it was 0-0 at half time. Tsimikas missed a good opportunity. Loads of people going, "Oh, it was an open goal." It weren't an open goal. Keeper was there. Like maybe, it was open on the right hand side, but it wasn't open overall. People saying the whole goal was open and all this crap. But yeah, that was a good opportunity. Unlucky for him that he, didn't put it away. And then Pukki had an opportunity. Now, boy, I don't know how our defence was that open. Put it just wide. When I first saw it, I thought it was in. And then, the other real chance from it, I guess, was the Salah one where it's cleared off the line. They were the big points in the first half, really, that I can, remember. And yeah, it just wasn't, great overall in that sort of first half. The opportunity is a bit unlucky, I'd say, but, the midfield was getting a little bit overrun. So it was one of them. So yeah, I'm going to go through some comments. Gomez is good when he plays with more experience next to him, but on his own to lead in that position is not very competent. Yeah, I'd also agree with that. Like, you saw how good he was when he was, centre back with Van Dijk. I know that's sometimes can be quite easy to look good with Van Dijk because his quality, but even people saying like they want to see Gomez more, this season, but it's tough because we got 3 other really good centre backs. It's good that we do, but it's tough to see him, be able to be in games. I need help, lads. I have an old Samsung TV. The HDMI isn't working. I'll turn it on. I can't play on my Xbox. Don't ask me, mate. I wouldn't be able to help you with that, unfortunately. Gomez is centre back, and that's it. Yep, I'll agree with that. Somebody help Morgan, but yeah, I don't know, mate. Honestly, I don't know. But yeah, going into the second half, obviously they got the goal first. Very lucky goal. I'm not trying to, take any credit or, not give them any credit for it. But, it wasn't a great goal. You know what I mean? Deflection. Matip unlucky. There's been a few times he's has been deflected goals that have went in from him. Man City is one I can think of. Like people saying, I believe it was Ox should have shut Rashishka. I can't say his name, but should have shut him down quicker. Yeah, I suppose. But yeah, at the end of the day, it wasn't a great goal. But they got a goal at Anfield. They'll be happy with that because obviously when we play them, or when we have played them previously this season, and beaten both 3-0. Both times have been 3-0 at their ground. So yeah, it's one of them. But then we made some changes, especially in that midfield. I think we needed some changes. We brought on Thiago for Ox. And yeah, when Thiago come on, you saw, the player he is, just the quality, how slick he is on the ball, how confident. You saw it, and we needed someone in that midfield to let us have a bit of the ball, because boy, it was not working with Ox really. And then Origi come on at the same time for Chiesa, so obviously we went attacking in that scenario. And yeah, after that, when Thiago come on, I'd say the crowd was lively. Now, I can't judge firsthand because I haven't been at Anfield firsthand this season, but I've heard the atmosphere has not been all that. I have sort of heard it in highlights and stuff like that. It's not been great. Cardiff in the FA Cup was one that was like, boy, what's going on? And then but in this game, the crowd was on it. They livened it up, and that's where we got the first goal. Mane, what a goal, overhead kick. I knew this guy would get confidence after winning the AFCON. Henderson, brilliant ball over to Tsimikas, and Tsimikas with another brilliant performance, not putting a foot wrong yet again, bar that opportunity, but it's not deep. It's not deep, you know what I mean? He's not a striker, he's not an attacker, so it's not that deep, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, brilliant header over by him to Mane, who you can tell he's got that confidence. Like I said, the way he just went for the bicycle kick, overhead kick, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to call it a bicycle kick because it was more of that, in my opinion. But yeah, if he weren't investor confidence, I know he had a bit of space in that, but would he have went for the overhead kick? I don't think so. I think he would have went for maybe a header or, nothing that acrobatic. So obviously he got that great goal. It was, Norwich will be fuming with that because they just gave him space, which I thought was a bit weird, but I'm not complaining. You know what I mean? Keeper had no chance. And then shortly after that, Salah doing Salah things, but we have to big up Alisson again. Now, that reminded me of Man United when Alisson set up Salah there. I knew as soon as Salah got it, the keeper was coming out. I knew Salah was scoring. And then he does that turn, but finishes it. As soon as that released his, from his feet, I knew it was a goal. And it was lit. The roar sounded immense at Anfield. It sounded absolutely immense. Top notch. And then shortly after, we get a goal. Diaz, just to confirm that we've won the game, really, if I'm being totally honest. Brilliant goal by Diaz as well. Henderson, what a ball over. Yet again, the way he can weigh a pass in through to someone is unreal. And Diaz with a lovely little dink. Now, I did actually say, when I was talking to my setup beforehand, Diaz is going to score. Diaz is going to score today. As soon as I saw that lineup, and he did, and it was a well-taken goal. Brilliant little dink. And, and then that was really it. We brought on Minamino right at the end for Diaz. But yeah, that's really how the game was. So I'm going to go through some comments before I go onto the man of the match. Peterborough United can confirm that the co-owners have accepted resignation of manager Darren Ferguson following a phone call made by Darren to Dara. Okay. Chris says Thiago and Tsimikas my joint man of match. I definitely hear that. Like, as I said, Tsimikas didn't put a foot wrong yet again. Thiago, you saw the difference when he come on, so that they're definitely in for a shout. I totally agree with that. Ravi says that bicycle kick Mane and people said he was finished. Yeah, exactly. Diaz, what a baller, beast. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, that they're all the comments that I needed to read. You know what I mean? But my man of match. Now, as Chris said, Thiago's definitely up there for the influence he made when he come on. Mane, I think he's up there for a shout. Tsimikas, like we said as well, just being so consistent. And big up to Waste, by the way, he says, yo. Salah, I'd say he's up there. It's a tough one. I'm gonna go with Thiago. I thought the difference when he come on was just, you saw it, the influence he brung. And yeah, if we weren't getting dominated in the middle, like, let's be serious, in the first half, I'd probably give it to Henderson. I know that doesn't always come down to Henderson because he is playing with two attacking midfielders beside him. But, I'd probably give it to him because he got pre-assists and, lovely ball over to Diaz for the third goal. But yeah, no, I'm going to say Thiago. As I said, the difference when he come on, you saw it. So it was one of them. Ravi says Shimikus, when asked to play, just slots in perfectly, ready to roll. Exactly. There's never been a game, this season where I've, thought he's had a bad game, and I'm sure, a lot of other Liverpool fans are the same. So yeah, I'm gonna give it to Thiago, my man of the match. And I think that's the main things I wanted to cover about that game. Obviously, City dropped points against Tottenham. Very surprised with that. Very surprised. I know Tottenham, do well against City. One game that stands out is that memorable Champions League game. And then obviously starting the season to beat them 2-0 at Tottenham. I was very surprised, especially away from home. But yeah, they done it. Harry Kane. I haven't seen it fully, but yeah, obviously I've had the notifications up and everything like that. And I've said it for time. People need to put respect on Kane's name. Like, I said it yesterday. I'm not going to get back into it today, but yeah, obviously that was a much needed win. We move on to Leeds midweek, another home game. Obviously, Leeds lost 4-2 today to Man United. That was a crazy game, to be fair. The way Leeds got them 2 goals back, it was mental, but United got the job done in the end. And we move on to Leeds midweek, and yeah, I don't know. I'll probably leave it. I probably won't do a preview because I've sort of done a preview type thing earlier. Well, not earlier, but on the Premier League prediction stream. So yeah, I'm going to go through some comments. Tyler, do you actually think Derby will start? I don't think they will. I think they'll be, unlucky, to be honest. I think they'll finish top of the bottom 3. Don't get me wrong, they can, but I just don't think they will. You know what I mean? I expected more, because another thing, actually, going back to that before I go on the next comment, a lot of pressures on them. Like even neutral fans are like, I'm going to go to a Derby game now. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of pressure on them, like a lot. So yeah, I expected more comfortable win versus Norwich, but job was done in the end. Yeah, a lot of us did. But yeah, at least we got the 3 points and didn't bottle it. Don't remind me of the CL game. Still breaks my heart. Sorry, mate. I just had to bring that up as an example. Excuse me. It's so nice to see that we have a lot of quality to play in every game these days. Exactly. You got to think no Firmino, no Jota. And, we're still scoring, a lot of goals. So it's one of them. Norwich gave it a fight. To be honest, credit to them, but they're still going down. Yeah, I think they're going down. But yeah, they did give it a decent fight. They did. As I said, I think they were, if I'm being honest, I think they were the better team in the first half. I'm not gonna lie. Leeds were poor throughout. I think they'll go down. I don't know. Yeah, they weren't great in the game, were they? Other than the 2 goals that they got. One after the other, good pressure and that. But other than that, they were poor. I just don't think they'll go down. I think there's worse teams than them. Big up, Harry says, oi, oi. Big up yourself, mate. My 1-1 was nearly right, man. By the way, what did you send me predictions on? Because obviously I've got a new Instagram account, innit? And I'm not going to lie, mate. I didn't get any of your predictions in because I didn't see them. You know what I mean? I saw you say some the other day, but yeah. Leeds are poor in the final third. Yeah, they were very poor in the final third. Not really creating much other than them 2 goals, were they? Harry says, all right, T, yeah, I'm decent, mate. I'm decent. What about you? Yeah. So if you sent it to my T-Boys TV, and that's why I've got a new Insta in the chat and everything like that, because I got hacked, mate. I got hacked. Surely you know about that one. Surely you do. But yeah, it's one of them. But as I said, I think that's everything I wanted to cover about the Liverpool game. Obviously, we're still in second. If we are to win against Leeds, we'll be 3 points behind Man City. Obviously, Man City and next playing Everton away, which I do think they'll win, but I don't think it'll be an easy game. If it's at City, maybe a pretty high scoreline. But no, I think it'll be pretty tough. But obviously, I'll get into that nearer the time. I still think Leeds got enough to stay up as much as their defence is open as Gemma Collins. Like, yeah, a lot of things, something going back to that as well. I'm not trying to use this excuse, like it's just fact. They're missing their key striker. You know what I mean? And you saw it when he come back for that little spell before he then got injured again. You saw what he can do. So, yeah, for me, I think they'll be all right. I only got 2 points anyway. Okay. I'm good, man. Should be doing this on Luton. Don't worry, mate, about that. We have the Luton show. What day have we got a Luton show? Tuesday, I think. I think we've got a Tuesday Luton show. I need to sort of plan what's going on this week with content. I think I might be working every day. So, yeah, it might be a bit tough one. Peterborough sacked Darren Ferguson today. Yeah, I heard Kenny and Morgan fan announced it earlier. Well, Kenny did, sorry. Liverpool 4-0 Leeds, I reckon. With way Leeds defend, we should score a few past them. Yeah. It's weird, though, and it depends what Leeds turn. I'm not saying they'll beat. I don't think they will beat us, but it depends what Leeds turn up. It could be a Leeds that will, make it tight, or it could be a Leeds that just, as you say there, defend terrible and we just exploit them. We have to concentrate, not overthink things like we did in the Inter game, like take a touch too many and go too far forward. Yep, absolutely. All right, cool. I'll be on that live. Yeah, as I said, it should be on Tuesday. I'm just trying to plan. So tomorrow, I don't think we've got anything going on. No, we haven't. Tuesday should be Luton show. Wednesday, I don't think we'll have anything going on. Thursday, it's tough because I'm going to KSI. He's doing like a concert thing, SSE Arena, Wembley. I'm going to that on Friday. So, because Thursday I'm thinking Luton show for the game. Obviously on Saturday, talk about the other game. Premier League predictions. So yeah, that Liverpool Leeds. I'll just talk about it on the Premier League thing. Well, there's no games. Oh no, there's games on Thursday, isn't there? I might do it Friday morning. I might do it all I don't know. It's a tough one because it's in London as well. We'll play strong lineup against Leeds. It's a big game. Yeah, I think we'll go stronger. I do think we'll go stronger. I'm just trying to think, how am I going to sort that out with that? Because I don't know what. I'll probably do it midday. I know a lot of people probably can't come on because they got college, work, whatever. But yeah, I'll have to do it midday, people, or something like that. Because yeah, I'm not too sure what time I'm leaving to go London, but I can be in the arena from any time from 6. So yeah, it's one of them really. So yeah, I'll probably do that on Friday. Luton show on Thursday. So yeah, so Monday, tomorrow, nothing. Tuesday, Luton show. Wednesday, nothing. Thursday, Luton show again. And Friday, Premier League predictions. So yeah, that's what's going on. And then I'll tell you the weekend as well. Saturday, I should be going to a Luton game, so vlog there. And then Sunday, unfortunately, can't go to Wembley for the final. But of course, I'll be doing a watch along to that League Cup final. So yeah, hopefully I'll see many of you on. Obviously, I know Chris is going to it. Well, I believe you are. So enjoy that, mate. But yeah, I think I'm going to wrap this up here because there's not really anything else to go through. But that is the content coming up on the channel this week. So yeah, hopefully you will enjoy it. And yeah, big up everyone that's come on. There's quite a few people that come on this. I didn't really expect it. As I said at the start of these streams, these don't really, get a lot of interaction, which is a bit gutting because I do enjoy doing them. But yeah, I might do them more after game. I'm not sure. I'll probably just do them when I don't do a watch along to the game. Chris says, yeah, go with my dad. Enjoy it, mate. But yeah, don't forget to smash a like on the stream. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, with the notification bell on. Share the channel as well. Subscribe to my other channel as well if you haven't already, T-Boys TV Extra. That would be much appreciated, with the notification bell on that. Put it on that as well. And if you want to follow me across any of my other social medias, link to them is in the description. And yeah, as I said, Kenny, mate, if you're still on here, you probably might want to get following my other Instagram, so you can then send me predictions on there for next week. So Chris says, take care, mate, and yourself, mate. Thank you for coming on. Thank everyone else for coming on. And yeah, I will see you lot on Tuesday. Not too sure what time yet. Obviously, we'll schedule it. But yeah, until then, take care and peace.